Hey guys, Pixlr Tutorials here. Today we're going to be working on skin and we're going to go a little bit more into upper eyeshadow and lower eyeshadow. Okay, so we'll start with skin. First what you're going to do is you're going to go over here. This is called your dodger tool. Okay, go up to change your brush size, whatever you feel like. When you do this, you just basically go over where the skin is and it lightens it. You may not notice it at first, but once you hit the undo button and then go back, you'll be able to see a difference. Even like this, ready? See that difference? Don't notice it very much at first, do ya? You can go over as many times as you want to make it lighter. I'll explain how to make it darker in a minute. Just go over it. Depending on how many times you go over it, I'll make it lighter and lighter and lighter. Alrighty. So, there you go. You can also use the dodger tool to make the teeth whiter. If you go over it a few times when you're zoomed in, that usually works. Making the skin darker, you do not use the dodger tool. You can go in, I know there's other ways to do it, but this is one of the ways I do it. You can go in and let's say you want to see, maybe give her a tan or something. You can make sure you find a color that kind of looks like a tan. You don't want it, you know, all funky and whatnot, but you can go in. Mine may not turn out right because I'm probably doing it a little bit of a different way, but if you want her to get her a little bit of a tan, go in there, just cover all the area, doesn't matter what's in your way. Go in, make sure you cover all the places you want to make sure she gets a good tan. Because we don't want to be like one of those people who have those sunglass tans or sandal tans, trust me. My teacher had a really bad one earlier this year. Okay, so go in like that. You want to go over here to this little thing, and you want to go over to mode. You want to go down to overlay. See how it's all like that, and it looks like she just like is on the sun right this second? I shall show you how to change that. After you go to hard light, you can see better and you can erase all of the stuff that's outside of your bounds. Like, I do believe her friggin' hair does not need a tan, thank you, that's what we have hair dye for. And delete all the stuff on the outside. If you miss, always go back, fill it back in, whatever works. I'm not going to do it because I'm too lazy, I only have 15 minutes to record. I'm not a pro member. Anyway. Go in, erase all this chiz. Doesn't belong there. I know I forgot a part of her neck, just bear with me here. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go up to Adjustment, Hue and Saturation. If you go to Saturation, you can make it lower, or you can go to the Lightness and make it darker. And you can tell where you missed some stuff. Usually if you keep the saturation, let's go with 0. You can basically go back and forth, but you want to make sure that you might want to keep your saturation lower. So you can have like this, you can make your skin lighter, or you can make it look like she got a little bit of tan depending on what you do with your saturation. But you want to make sure that when you're doing this, you leave the eyes and the mouth and the teeth untouched. I just went over them for fun. So basically, you can do that. The next thing we're going to move on to is upper eyeshadow and lower eyeshadow. So I've shown you, I really got to start using my mouse. So you're using the trackpad. Okay, so we're going to go in, change this down, thank you. We're going to go in and we're going to choose an eyeshadow, something that complements her. Since she's wearing black and she has blue and she has blonde hair and blue eyes, we can go in and we can basically add almost any color. So I think we should go in and add maybe a light shade of purple. So let's zoom out here a little bit. Find a nice shade of purple to go with that. Go right in there and whoops. Don't do what I just did. Make sure you're on a new layer. So what you're going to do, zoom in, come back over here, and just slap it on that eye right there. It don't matter if you get outside the lines or nothing. Do whatever the heck you need to cover that eyelash thingy, eyelid. Bad. Go over and splatter it on the other side. And by splatter, I mean get it on there and make sure it's covered. What you're going to do is go over, and you're going to go to overlay. You can use overlay, or you can go back and use hard light, but since that doesn't really work, see what I mean? So you usually want to go with overlay. Since that looks really bright, I shall show you how to fix that in a minute. Make sure you clear everything up in there, make sure it's not all over the place. Most likely where it would end when you would normally have it on. If you get on the eyelashes, you want to make sure the brush just barely touched it if there's the eyeshadow around it. Go in and put that right back in there. Where it belongs. Put that right in. Alright. So now that you have that, and I know it looks really bright, so I don't think anyone would want to wear that bright pink. I mean, I hate pink. I do. I really do. So we're going to go out. We're going to go to Adjustment, Hue and Saturation, or you can use Control U. And you want to turn the saturation down a little bit and make the light. Oops, excuse me. You can make the lightness a little darker and make it more like that purple we were looking at. Maybe a little different, but same diff. Change the saturation depending on what you want. And toy with it a little bit. Toying always helps because you never know what you'll end up with, and you'd be surprised. Okay, when we work on upper eyeshadow, we want to make sure we do something that complements this, like maybe a lighter color. So we'll go in. Wait, start a new layer. Somebody's got to start reminding me to start a new layer, else I'm never going to remember. Make sure you go right under that eyebrow. You want to make sure you're pretty decently precise with this. I know a lot of people don't really do upper eyeshadow, but you'd be surprised. There's a few people who do. If you get outside, that's okay. Just make sure when you erase that, it's pretty decently precise. Go in, make your brush however big you need it to be. Like so. If you need to, turn the opacity down so you can see whereabouts you got outside the lines. Go in. The eraser needs to be erased. Anything needs to be added, stick it right back into place. Right. I'm only going to work on the side for right this second. What you're going to do, go down and go to Overlay. Go up to Adjustment, Hue and Saturation. And make sure you find a good color that complements it. So we'll turn the saturation down, make this a little darker. So maybe something like this. Turn the saturation up a little bit. Something that'd go good with it, you know? You guys are probably better color pickers than I am, so something that kind of matches like that. I know it looks funny on her because she wasn't meant to wear it that way. But some people wear it that way. Another good thing to do when you're practicing is if you can go on the internet and search up something like fashion models. Or look up fashion models without makeup. You can find lots of things, maybe even blank faces. Faces without makeup. You can even use something like that, just so you can toy with it and figure out, you know, what you're going to do. This would be a really good face to do eyes with, and eyelash, and lipstick, by far, because of the way the face is, the way the eye color is, and the way the eyes and the lips are. It's a really good way. So if you just, you know, go friggin' internet surfing and go check that out, always works. You never know what you'll find. Hopefully what you find is good things and not bad things. And then you can erase the top if you want to, and you have your regular eyeshadow. I'm not going to do hair today. I'm just going to kill some time. We're going to pass in and do some lips again. Lip review. If you're watching this for the first time, you can check out my other videos. I have a little bit more on how to do lips if you don't know what to do, or you can just copy what I'm doing right now. So we'll go in and find a really good color. Let's start with something like red. Remember, it's not going to be this color the whole time. So go in. Go crazy. Before we add a new layer. So you can go crazy. Well, not really, but right after we add a new layer. Go in there. If you get it out, it's alright. No biggie. Just make sure that you get it out when we do all the other stuff. Put it right on there. Ronald McDonald number 2. Make sure you get it so you can see, but you know where the lipstick is. Or you can change the settings to hard light when you turn it on, but if it's a light color like that, it's harder to see. Go in here. Get rid of all this extra stuff. Say no more Ronald McDonald. He scares the bejeebers out of me. Go in here. Make sure you get it pretty even, like it normally would look when you're doing lipstick. Oops. Again, you mess up, no biggie. First time, of course you're gonna mess up a few times at least. I did. Go in and change this. Get all that stuff off her lips. Depending on what the smile is, it's either really easy or really difficult to be able to erase the lipstick off the teeth without messing the rest of it up when you do it. Because sometimes the mouth is open just a little bit, and when you go to erase it, it kind of looks funny. It kind of looks like there's a hole in your mouth. Not that this isn't a hole in the mouth, but you know what I mean. Just a random hole that is in the mouth. So we're gonna zoom out now. Oh yes, I'm so pretty with like bright orange lipstick. Not. Use saturation. Toy with it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Go in, change the colors. And hue goes through the colors like so. And go through and find whatever the heck you want to use. There we go. That's a pretty color. So, there we go. This is the tutorial for today, and I hope you had a good time enjoying it. Check out my other videos, and oh, you see that subscribe button? It's really helpful if you click it. It'll help me make more videos and actually make me not be lazy. Alright, I'm going to try other things besides cosmetic and makeup later on, but this is one of my main focuses right now. Alright, so check you guys later. Howdy!